Hello, everybody. Cinephile Mike is here, and it is day 57 of Award Season Review Season 3. 97 reviews coming at you in 97 days, covering many of the films contending for awards recognition this season. Now, as some of the films I'm talking about may still be in theaters or be awaiting a theatrical re release, all the statistical information that I am providing to you, critical response, box office information, nominations, wins, my predictions, everything is current within 7 days of posting. And as always, these reviews are spoiler free. Also, make sure you check out my website, cinephilemike.com, for lots of other award season coverage, as well as the Where Can I Watch It spreadsheet 2024 edition, where you can track all the nominations and wins for the films I'm talking about here this season, and so many others. So, if you are joining me on posting and screening day, it is Tuesday, and for this season, that means new theme week. Yes, and we are diving into BAFTA week. BAFTAs, also known as the British Academy of Film and Television Arts, are probably the most important award ceremony second to the Oscars. Um, Obviously, first and most important overseas, as usually many of these recipients are the ones that end up walking that Oscar red carpet and seeing similar repeat nods and wins. So, when the Oscar nominations come out, we're going to see how these films fare. But all of these films have been nominated for at least one BAFTA award. So, first up, I am looking at Briarcliff Entertainment's The Apprentice. Written by Gabriel Sherman and directed by Ali Abbasi, The Apprentice was released in the fall of 2024. Arriving in theaters a few weeks prior to the election, The Apprentice, by the end of its run, although given some of the awards attention it's getting, could possibly come back, currently has a domestic box office take of $4,001,904 with an international take of $13,270,616 for a current worldwide total of $17,272,520. Certified fresh on both sides, the film sits with an 82% critical rating from 239 reviews and a popcorn meter of 84% culled from over 250 audience reviews. Now, award season wise, The Apprentice was just nominated for 3 BAFTA awards: Best Leading Actor for Sebastian Stan, Best Supporting Actor for Jeremy Strong, and Best Casting. Stan and Strong were both nominated at the Golden Globe Awards in the same categories. Strong is nominated for the Best Supporting Actor at the SAG Awards, with Stan nominated for Best Lead Performance at the Independent Spirit Awards, where the film is also nominated for Best Director for Abbasi and Best Editing. The film was also nominated for the Palme d'Or at Cannes, Best Independent Feature at the Astra Awards, and various nominations and wins at various film festivals and critic circles. So, The Apprentice stars Stan as a young Donald Trump and chronicles the current president elect's early years as he strives to be more than what he was. From the earliest we meet him in the 1970s, Trump is shown being very annoyed with the federal government as they are investigating his father for discrimination against the black tenants living in their corporation's apartment buildings. Needing additional help and trying to prove to his father that he is worth something, he goes to famed attorney Roy Cohn, played by Strong. Cohn is shown to be a lawyer who will stop at nothing to get what he wants, even stooping to some rather unscrupulous methods when the situation demands it. Being successful at helping the Trump family, while the elder Trumps are hesitant to get into bed with the lawyer, Donald becomes enamored of him and becomes the young apprentice, as per our title, under Cohn. Cohn teaches Donald how to dress, how to act, how to live, how to behave, and not always necessarily in the best of ways. Some of the advice he's given could be questionable. Shortly thereafter, Trump begins to eye his big real estate development deal, Trump Tower. Eliciting help from Cohn, he is able to move forward with his project, which raises many concerns given that this is going to prove to be a tax shelter for some and a strain for others. As he moves through life, we will see Trump manipulate different people in his life, including his family, Cohn, and address contentious relationships with other real estate moguls and even a tense dispute with Mayor Ed Koch. Also, we see Trump meet his first wife, Czech model Ivana, played by Maria Bakalova, and we see how this relationship goes south when her star seems to eclipse his, just as he begins to go through a very interestingly documented hair loss and weight gain. And to say he doesn't take this sitting down is an understatement. As we see Trump become the individual that he does and who he will become, and see the way he treats those who helped him, we get a background of the future, our current president. So, The Apprentice is already proven to be, and will almost definitely continue to be, a divisive film, especially given the current political landscape. Putting personal politics aside, I'm going to focus on the film itself, saying that Sebastian Stan he gives us two really powerful performances this year. One in A Different Man and here in The Apprentice. He's proving that he truly is a powerful actor amongst his contemporary and, really shedding that Marvel veneer, which, we always associate with him, given that he's been our Winter Soldier, our Bucky Barnes for the last 14 years. I mean, in a performance that could have very easily trickled into parody, Stan really leans the other way into naturalism, creating a character who, slowly goes through all of these different stages instead of just giving a one note performance. And right at his heels, Strong, living up to his last name, chews through the scenery as Cone and gives another powerful performance, which something we've seen him to do. Through the deep spray tan, he's going to make your skin crawl. And ugh, I'm just getting a little creepy thinking about the performance he does. And I have to say, seeing Bakalova back on the screen gives an incredible performance as Ivana, the woman who'd go on in the First Wives Club to say, "Don't get mad, get everything." She really creates a layered character who's more than just a smiling wife who was depicted in the press that most of us saw at that hype of yesteryear. And, there's one real powerhouse scene between Bakalova and Stan that really show their commitment to the story that they're trying to tell. Laura Montgomery's costume design and Alexandra Marinkovich's production design capture the 1980s New York aesthetic to a T. And given the conditions of New York City at the time, it is kind of the perfect, almost dystopian backdrop to the story that we watch unfold. So, does The Apprentice have any Oscar chances? Well, I think there is a good possibility Strong could possibly find his way into the Best Supporting Actor nomination. He's received it, with the SAG and many others, so that could be a good chance for him. His performance has people talking. Are we going to see Stan earn his first Oscar nomination for acting? Possibly. Best actor is a strong category this year. He could potentially get in there. However, he has those two strong lead performances, The Apprentice and A Different Man, both of which he was nominated for at the Globes. He won for A Different Man. So he could either get in for one of those or he could split the vote and end up not being called at all. There's not enough here to enter the Best Picture conversation, and while a decent film, I don't think the screenplay has enough in it to warrant any recognition. The only other possibility where we could see The Apprentice land is that it is currently one of the 10 films shortlisted for makeup and hairstyling. So we'll see if that one comes out. For me, The Apprentice is a 4-star film, a great showcase for talented performers, and if nothing else, is going to be a great conversation starter. If you would like to see The Apprentice, it is currently available for digital rental or purchase on most platforms. There's no streaming information as of this time. All right, so that's 57 down and 40 to go. As always, if you like what you heard here, please click that button, subscribe to the channel, like the video, drop me a comment. You can follow me, Cinephile Mike, on all social media platforms and on Letterboxd. And again, find lots of great information at my website, cinephilemike.com. All right. See everyone tomorrow as we continue on. But until then, this is Cinephile Mike saying take a break and watch something new.